the group tirelessly endure the relentless beating of the waves. Michael, the swimmer, is not coping well. Having dropped off their first patient, the IRB is now on its way to Michael. Just as Michael's head goes under, Ruben in the IRB drags him to safety. The woman sprints off to find out if the students are fine, but they are not. Michael is limp and too exhausted to get out of the IRB.
1, 2, 3.
Jessie is comforted in the quad by lifeguard Sharpie. They need to be properly assessed. Lifeguard Sharpie has great concerns for patient Jess.
Anxiety.
We got some warm
Anxiety.
Focus on your breathing, all right?
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's get that right, and then
But I'm just going to have a listen to your back there, right? Just breathe in normally.
What's the worst thing right now? It hurts the most. Your chest. What's going on with your chest? Just your breathing?
American exchange guard Aubrey listens for water in Jessie's lungs with a stethoscope. Jess is in agony.
Michael, did you swallow any water? Michael, open your eyes. Come on. Yeah, you start helping yourself too, no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you breathe it in or did you swallow it into your stomach?
When I went down, I was drinking it like sort of like couldn't help it.
Jess is given oxygen.
Yeah, give it. Okay. Does she have an aspirin inhaler with her?
Yeah, just try to take deep breaths, okay? Is anything getting worse? Your chest? Is it getting more difficult to breathe? Yeah?
It's tough watching on for friends who can only hope for the best.
Scary out there.
Jess has serious neck pain due to a surfboard hitting her twice. The next task is to maneuver Jess onto the spinal board safely.
Okay, so it might be a bit weird if we're going to put you on a spinal board. Okay, so it'll just mean that you, if there is any little issues with your back or neck, you don't have to go through.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
While moving her, it is essential her neck is held absolutely still.
Dizzy. I want you to slow your breathing down, okay? I want you to slow your breathing right down.
Mike, mate, listen to me. You need to open your eyes, all right? We're going to head up to the top. And you need to open your eyes, and you need to hold on so that you don't fall out of here, all right?
Bring the leg in a little bit, Michael. That's it.
So you need to open your eyes and keep them open, all right?
The lifeguards take every precaution. Jess is strapped down so no movement is possible.
I'm going to do the same thing with your feet again, okay?
They are both transported up to the surf club where they await further medical attention.
Just gonna put some blanks on you, mate. You gonna be sick? No worries, mate. You're gonna be sick, you be sick.
Hi, Jess.
Finally, Jessie is able to tell us what actually happened.
I just went out to a date and got pulled out, and then the waves took me under and I lost breath, and then my mate went under and I tried to pull him up and I couldn't, and then I tried to tow him in and he pulled me down with him, and then surf people came and helped us, and their board hit me in the head 2 times.
Due to the seriousness of Jess's conditions, ambulance control made the call to send Westback instead of an ambulance. The paramedics are urgently transported to the patients. Michael has recovered and does not need any more medical assistance. But Jess is driven straight to the farm paddock where the helicopter just landed.
Transporting one status 3 through to Waikato. The other status 4 will not be transported.
And again, with extreme care, Jess is moved from one stretcher to another and safely put into the chopper on her way to Waikato Hospital. Fortunately, Jess, the injured girl, made a full recovery. The blue bottle sting is excruciating, as painful as multiple bee stings. Inside the medical room, lifeguards Anna and Jackie work to soothe a young girl who became entangled in a blue bottle while swimming. They prepare to give her antihistamine, a common treatment for stings and allergic reactions, and are cooling her legs with ice. Dad's gutted their first beach day of the season has turned to custard.
He's looking forward to being in the water all day.
The pain can last for hours.
That's an antihistamine tablet.
Okay.
Give her half, and when's the next half?
If the jellyfish toxin enters a person's bloodstream, it can affect the glands.
1/2 tablet daily, so that's a 24-hour.
The result is even more severe pain, shock, and in extreme cases, cardiac arrest.
So if you want to look at this side,
I go straight there. Okay.
there's all...
She's in a lot of pain.
Yeah. Put some cream on. Okay, hand back.
You're doing well. You're doing well. Goodness.
Lifeguard Anna has put antihistamine cream onto the stings and tries to distract her from the intense pain.
What's your favourite thing in the world, Georgia?
Go straight there.
I'll play soccer.
What? Favourite thing?
Do you want to bring your car around?
Playing soccer.
Her mother's on her way.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Not happy with her progress, Anna suddenly sees what the problem is.
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
Georgia's clothes are entwined in tentacles. Each one covered in small barbs that release poison.
Okay, can you lift, get her up?
More trauma for Georgia. She needs to have her clothes removed so the guards can get to all the tentacles.
All the way down? Right. I think we better take the shorts off, because I would hate to think that there's blue bottle.
And what we want to do is do it so we're not turning the clothes inside out.
Okay, sweetie, just going to lift that off. No.
An hour later, the family's day at the beach ended at accident and emergency,
I would possibly also take it to A&E.
where Georgia recovered later that night. On dry land, a small boy, Adam, with companions in tow, is brought down from North Piha for medical attention.
Good boy. Down the boy with the cat foot. Sorry, I need to go up to you, mate.
He was kicking the ball for the dog, and the dog went with the ball at the same time as his foot.
Under the sand-enveloped foot is a deceptively large wound left by Jake's teeth.
Don't get it on my foot.
Okay, I'll try my best. Thanks, mate. Oh, you're so brave, mate. Well done.
Good boy.
Good job,
Yeah,
mate.
squeeze my hand if it hurts.
Okay. You right? Okay, I'm just gonna wipe the sand off the edge of it. Been really brave, Adam, mate. I think that might need a stitch, to be honest. I might clean up a little bit now.
Frightening news the boy did not want to hear.
Might need a stitch.
What I'll do is I'll put... I'm not going to do anything to... I'm just going to clean up now, mate. You're right, okay?
Don't touch.
You got to
I
get
have
the
to give
sand
it a
out.
clean, okay? Good boy. Oh, good job, mate.
So good.
Oh, it's looking much better, actually.
How bad is it hurting, man?
Really bad.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on it. Okay, it might hurt a little bit for a second, but it's not going to go.
No.
Watch, I'll do it really slowly.
You squeeze my hand, okay?
Are you ready? See? Did that hurt? Wasn't too bad. Right. Can you hold your foot up for a sec? Like that? Or across your legs? Perfect.
While Jake mourns the end of his game, the family friend calls Adam's mother. But Adam is too overwhelmed and can only listen to the soothing words of his mum.
Sorry?
Lifeguards from Piha and Uruguay are required to urgently assist in the search.
The swimmer has gone missing here in O'Neill's Bay, last seen on this rip at the southern end, about 100 metres offshore. The lifeguards are currently patrolling in front of the lifeguard tower here at Bethel's Beach.
It will take the Bethel's IRB 5 minutes to reach O'Neill Bay. Piha lifeguards Duncan and Ollie volunteer and start the 12-minute journey north at full throttle. It's the first major call-out for these young guards. Both the police helicopter Eagle and Westpac Rescue are based at the Marine Rescue Centre in Auckland's CBD. Estimated time of arrival at Bethel's, 13 minutes. Within 10 minutes, members of the Bethel's call-out squad arrive. At O'Neill's Bay, the emotional family members anxiously wait. Given the seriousness of the situation, the police are called in to aid the family members. Westpac Rescue request one IRB to check out another area.
The choppers reckon that the rip's going out south.
Just jumping in, have a little gaze around in the caves and stuff. Have a look around, see if we can see the fella.
Right, well, I'll be sitting out here.
Lifeguards have to consider the possibility that the missing swimmer was able to swim into one of the many caves in an attempt to escape the strong currents. It is the same treacherous surging water mass, only it's in the dark. The check is to no avail. The emergency services are searching now for 35 minutes. Even a strong swimmer will struggle to withstand these turbulent waters for this amount of time. Along the mussel-covered rocks, lifeguard Kylan expects the area where, according to eyewitnesses, the boy was last seen in the water.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going along the top of this rock line so I can watch in this part, because there's so many crevices and nooks and crannies that someone could get wedged into.
These crevices could be good or bad news. Good if the boy was able to clasp himself up onto the rocks. Bad if he was smashed against it and surged under the rock face.
I can make an educated guess, but I can't make a real guess. I mean, I can say that you'll suck around this rip, you'll suck around here. Half the time it'll suck you right around here, suck you back in through. Sometimes it'll suck you out, take you off down that way.
With no luck on firm ground, Kylan makes one last leap in a desperate bid to explore more caves and crevices the boats cannot reach. Suddenly, a glimmer of hope. A member of the public sees something black in the water, in front of the rock that separates O'Neill with the next bay.
What's happening?
The Piha guards are the first to reach the sighting, but it's immediately obvious it's not the swimmer.
Yeah, Bethel's, we've just picked up a black bag. We're bringing it back into shore, but we're not sure. It could have been what people have been seeing, but we're heading in now, over.
Yesterday, a diver narrowly escaped from drowning. After ditching his gear, he was able to reach safety. Vice Captain Trevor calls everybody into O'Neill Bay to reassess the situation.
What's that? Yeah, we have no helicopters anymore, so at this point his body recovery is that it's hours down, so he's going to be underwater. We threw this rescue tube right here in the rib. It went out, over to the middle, and came back in. Yeah. So that's a potential, like, you know, some kind of thing we can follow. At this point, the body's clearly sitting on the bottom, like it's been an hour, it's filled with water, so maybe if we just want to set up some sort of grid, safe here from the shallows, south, cliff, out, out and just keep going out a few more times.
The imminent outcome is devastating. No one is ever prepared for the feeling of loss.
Roger, all copied. Last I saw, the mother was with the police at the top of the dunes here at O'Neill's, but that was the last I saw. We're maintaining a search. Copy.
The lifeguards return to the water for a search of a different kind, a body recovery.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and make one last sweep on the inside of Bethel's now.
Copy that. We're going to try and put a little extra space between us, and we're going to go from the inside boat at the shoreline to the outside boat on the back of the brig.
Yeah, copy that. Go do that. All good.
4 boats go in formation. Sadly, it's an all too familiar sight for Auckland's west coast.
I doubt that he would have gone down this far because of the way the current's been going and that, and because of the conditions. But for my peace of mind, I just want to be able to go right down here and just get in through that cave so we know that we've done a thorough look.
But as he predicted himself, Kylan finds nothing in here.
Stand down. Repeat, stand down. Make your way to Bethel's main beach in front of the tower. I can't quote exact sort of statistics for chances of recovering the patient, but in my experience it's possibly 1 in 3 people that go missing are found.
Frustration. Obviously, I feel a sense of tragedy for the family especially.
This serene West Coast beach was merciless today. It took a 16-year-old's life, one of 30 people who drowned on New Zealand beaches last summer.